Will Alexander Volkanovski keep his undefeated streak in the featherweight division alive as he takes on Ilia Topuria? See who fighters are picking in the latest edition of MMA Pros Pick.
It's another good one. It's going to be interesting to see if the TKO last week or a couple weeks ago has an effect on Volkanovski's ability to take a shot. Topuria is really impressive. He hits really hard. He is very, very good at what he does. So I am curious to watch that one also.
Who would you give the edge to, though? I think Volka is the favorite. Do you think that's correct?
Yeah, I think it's probably correct till proven on it. But I'm not going to be surprised in the least if Topuria wins.
I'm always rolling Volkanovski, man, until he retires.
You know, it's hard to not have Alex as a favorite in any fight he goes into, especially in his own weight class. But Topuria has been looking incredible. He's just one of my favorite fighters to watch right now, and I think maybe he can get the job done.
It's another hard one, man. I think it's two great fighters, but I'm gonna go with Volkanovski to GOAT right now because he just got knocked out by Islam, but he got knocked out by another GOAT. So it's like, and he took the fight on really no notice. So I'm not really accounting that, especially because he's gonna go back to work harder. So I think he beats Topuria. I think Topuria is really good, but I don't know. I also know guys that had tough fights with Topuria. A buddy of mine, Yusuf Salah, who's a really good fighter, had a really tough fight with Topuria, and Topuria couldn't finish him. And so I think like Topuria has it in him to lose a decision, and I think Volkanovski's the guy that can beat him in a decision for sure.
You know, I think everyone is kind of weary about Volk in this matchup just because, he got head kick KO'd by Islam, but I don't think Ilia Topuria is on the same level as Islam or even Volk. So I think it's going to be, I think they're all decisions. I think this is going to be a decision. I don't think Ilia Topuria is going to go out or going to, give up or anything like that. So I think he's going to be out there fighting till the end. But I think technically Volk's just going to overtake him for 5 rounds.
No. I'm going to go with Volk.
Topuria. It's time for a new era,
Volk he's a champ, so you got to always respect him for being a champ. And I feel like Topuria will probably catch him in the later rounds.
Volkanovski, I think, yeah.
Oh, that's a tough one. I like Topuria, right? That's how you say it?
Yep.
Yeah. But, the feint and, Alex is just too smart with his feint and, his counter punching and stuff like that, his distance, So it's 50-60, so I'll give it to Alex.
I can't bet against Volk. And not only just that, I think he's a great champion. I think he's a great man. I'm on Volk's side. Not to hate on Topuria, he's great too, but Volk's been that guy. He's been consistent with it, and I do think he has a good style for Ilia. I think that if you look at styles, it's going to be a tougher style, for Ilia to have to deal with, because he's not going to just sit in there in pocket with Ilia. Ilia's going to have to track him down, find him, and all that movement that he does. And he executed a lot of that pendulum kicks to the legs, all the stuff that he's doing. It's all setups and it's all beautiful. I really think that's going to play a big part in it, and it's going to take a lot of tools away from Ilia.
Man, I like Volk, man. I do like Volk. I've liked Volk for years, but I don't know how that last knockout with Islam affected him. I'm going Ilia. I think Ilia's a true.
I think Volkanovski. I'm rooting for him.
Man, I think Topuria is going to get that one. I've been back and forth leading up to that one, but the more I look at it, I think Topuria is going to take that one. I think Volkanovski is 36, I believe, and I feel like that second fight with Islam wasn't the best choice. I've seen a lot of guys say that. It's been a heavy topic, and I just think he made a mistake in taking that one. In that head kick knockout or whatnot, I feel like he's bouncing back too quick from that. I think he should have took some more time off, and I think Topuria is going to get him.
Volkanovski will take it. I think Topuria's, I'm not saying he don't have a shot, but I don't really know who's going to dethrone Volkanovski unless psychologically him losing the way he lost to Makhachev has messed up with it, messed him mentally. But if you have that Volkanovski that we've been seeing for so many fights, yeah, no one's going to beat that guy right now.
I got Topuria. He's heavy-handed, man. I'm a big Volk fan, so that's hard for me to say, but I think stylistically, Topuria gets that done.
So I've been saying this for a while, man. I'm going Topuria. I think if anybody is going to beat Volk, it's going to be him.
You know, I could go message Volk right now. He'll give me a positive response immediately. So I got to go with Volk on that one.
Oh. If you'd asked me before the Makhachev fight, I would have said Volkanovski. But with the way that one went, I just get nervous for Volk's mental state going into this one. I'm hoping it's vintage and he's fine and he gets it done. But I'm a little worried about that. So just since I'm so worried about that, it's got me leaning towards Topuria.
Wow, it's a very explosive fight, huh? I love Topuria. I love the energy. He have amazing hands, black belt in jiu-jitsu. Hope the knockout of Volkanovski didn't affect him well. Let's go with the champ, Volkanovski.
You know, 3 months ago, I would have said Volkanovski, but I don't like him coming off that KO right back into another hard title fight versus a tough Topuria is a tough opponent. I'm still going to go with Volk. Love that dude. I still think he's the best fighter in MMA right now, so I'm going to back him. But I'm not as confident as I would have been before he got knocked out.